Hunyadi! Tamás! Egyenesen Olaszországból érkezik. Az harogás, az aranyórák, Fabio Romano!
And once again, we are here on the shores of Europe's greatest lake, Europe's biggest lake, Lake Balaton here in Hungary for Passion Pro 11. And we're bringing you sun, we're bringing you fun. More importantly, we're bringing you some of Europe's finest young talents here aiming to prove themselves at Passion Pro. Tamás here with your English language commentary. And kicking things off with this fiery young man, Fabio Romano, the Golden Flame, one of Italy's finest young talents, as he's set for competition here against Hunyadi. I don't know about that. I mean, he might be known as the Golden Flame, but it seems to me Romano's attitude is more a shade of brown than anything. We begin the very first match here at Passion Pro 11, and this man, a very familiar face that we haven't seen for a good while. Romano still taking exception to, I guess, his reception here in Hungary, but the crowd definitely happy to see this hometown hero back. Hunyadi Tamás, living in Denmark and doing the bulk of his wrestling there, so it's always a treat to see Tamás back in his home country of Hungary here for Passion Pro. Last time we saw Tamás was the event preceding Balaton last year, where he won the Battle Royal in the Budapest Dojo. Looks like, oh, there we go. I was about to say Romano, definitely a very self-assured. So much we've seen from Romano already, but is just as hot-tempered as he is self-confident. Might have been a mistake there. His kick there blocked by Tamás, and Tamás gives him one blow, puts him down, straight into a quick cover and a quick kick out by Romano, and we have one hell of an event awaiting us tonight. 3-on-3 competition. We will see Peter Tihanyi team up with Schwarz Freunde Ost. That will be Emil Fuller and Jay Nero taking on Lawrence Roman, Iva Kolaski, and Pahlevan Nima. As Romano very quickly evades there and exits the ring looking for some respite. Also on the card, HCW Tag Team Championship match. Gulyás Testvérek, the Gulyás brothers, will defend against Tihanyi, otherwise known as Flicks and Tricks. And in the main event, we will finally have the opportunity to see if Maverick can get redemption after Passion Pro 10 and reclaim that Passion Pro Championship. As here, right in the openings, I was just about to say, Tamás gaining good footing, but Romano there with that cheap trick goes for a cover, kicking the ropes right as Tamás was making his way back into the ring, and that will give him a quick advantage here as an illegal chokehold being worn by the referee. And Romano, one of many, many talents who took part in the camp, the wrestling camp in Verece, looking to make a name for himself here as he leaps onto Tamás with that lung blower. May well be enough into the cover here. Is it a quick victory? A kick out by Tamás. And Romano hailing from Italy but living in the UK. A student of Connor Mills, one of the coaches in Verocce, and one of the most hard-headed, most talented coaches in all of Europe. As Romano goes again for a quick cover, good control of that left arm of Tamás, but resilient as ever, Tamás comes up with a kick out. You can see the effect of that kick off of the ropes, still there on Tamás. And Romano, by hook or by crook, looking to gain a first victory here at Passion Pro in his debut. Tamás swings and misses as Romano catches him there in a guillotine, putting all that weight onto Tamás, trying to drive him down as Tamás slowly crumbles. The air becoming thin, but Tamás, incredible power there by Tamás. Hunyadi Tamás from that position into a suplex, and he plants him. Wonderfully done there. Can Tamás will himself on through the pain, through all of Romano's cheap tricks? Clothesline there into the corner up, into that fireman's carry position. Romano well guarded there against it, is caught there by Tamás. Half Nelson cover here into the kick out. A kick out there by Romano. You can see the impact of that slam onto the spine of Fabio Romano. As I said, a student of Connor Mills, picking up more steam in his career as of late. Will that momentum carry him over the Soldier of Fortune? Now Tamás reeling, rushes straight into that boot. Romano had it scouted. And now for the second time, looking for that lung blower again, caught by Tamás. And Hunyadi Tamás, third time of asking, into that fireman's position. The driver comes in, and Tamás captures the victory.
És a mérkőzés győztesei kus helyzettel a magyar desszantos Hunyadi Tamás!
Romano used every dirty trick in his book, but at the end of the day, it's hard work and passion that overcomes. Hunyadi Tamás picks up a victory in this opening bout at Passion Pro 11.
Lengyelországból érkeznek a ringbe Goblin kíséretével. A könyörtelen osztag, mely felprédálna Európát. Lato és Filip!
And a couple of new faces are rolling through Passion Pro Wrestling, representing KPW in Poland, Combat Pro Wrestling. These are Lato and Filip. And by their side, their manager, Goblin.
Ellenfeleik pedig a magas röpsző, maszkos luchadorok, akik most egyesítik Norvégia és Magyarország erejét. Rayo, Flores és Sentinel!
And their opponents, two fine high flyers, two European luchadors. I will say for a moment, Lato and Fuchs were laughing off the competition. I don't know if they're going to be doing a lot of laughing once the match starts, as they face off against Sentinel, one of the newest, well, I was going to say faces, and one of the newest masks here at Passion Pro Wrestling. Luchador, and by his side, a Norwegian luchador by the name of Rayo Flores. the match here begins. It'll be Flores going head-to-head with Lato. Neon Lato, an intelligent wrestler. I will say that much. Very crafty. Flores and Sentinel have to keep their eyes firmly on what he does. And there you see, going right behind Flores and pushing him straight into the turnbuckle, and now a tag onto Filip Fuchs. You see there a bit of an upgrade in size there with Fuchs. Both young men made their way all the way from Poland, from KPW, to take part in the camp, as did Flores. Possibly, as you see there, the incredible strength. I did say an upgrade in size there in Fuchs, and not just size, but also aggressiveness as he tosses Flores down from that waistlock position. Flores hyping up the crowd as he tags in Sentinel. Very quickly become a beloved figure here at Passion Pro. Fuchs is clearly unimpressed. Sentinel, however, going to give him a bit of food for thought there. Might be caught there by Fuchs, but Sentinel lands on his feet just barely. You see there, well done, very quickly back onto Fuchs. Nearly nabbed there by Lato in the corner as the tag comes in now for Flores. Again, Lato a little too far to be able to influence this match here. Is now the pace becomes a little more frenetic, a little more in the favor of the two luchadors here. Wheelbarrow into the cover here, potentially, but a kick out by Fuchs. All four of these men, as well as many, many more, about 36 more. Wait, hold on, Goblin there on the turnbuckle, while referee Christophe was tactically distracted by Filip Fuchs. And now with that, Fuchs and Lato gain the upper hand. Cover comes in. A quick kick out by Sentinel, however. That was a very, very deep cover by Fuchs. Energy is still in Sentinel's body. The match has only just begun. Later on, might be a little too worn out. That is a factor that plays into this. When the size advantage is on the other team, is now cover here for Lato after a double suplex, and shoulder comes up by Sentinel. Now Lato using those ropes, illegally choking Sentinel. Referee Christophe making sure Lato breaks it up as now Sentinel. Very tough position here for the Hungarian luchador. Fuchs comes in and rushes in with that European uppercut. As I said, all four of these men, as well as 36 others, around 40 strong in the camp in Viroce. The greatest pilgrimage you could possibly make in European professional wrestling, that camp. Some of the best coaches, and now the opportunity here. Sentinel crumbled off of the damage, and because of that, an unlikely pairing, a clashing of the minds between Team KPW is now double drop kick here by Flores. Rushing in is Flores. Two clotheslines, and again it's Goblin. This time, catches a good right hand. Lato rushes in, ducks under, does Flores. Caught here. Body slam onto Lato. And from that position, Flores taking out Fuchs and Goblin, and now Sentinel. What a moonsault cover here, and victory for Team Luchador.
Rayo Flores és Sentinel.
A moment is all they needed, and with that frenetic pace, they gain a quick victory against Lato and Fox.
Velszből érkezik a Greedy Souls csapat erőembere, a megállíthatatlan Brandon White!
And we have the very first sighting, the first match involving one of the coaches from the camp here in Verocce, Brandon White, the workhorse in competition at Passion Pro 11. And clearly his attitude hasn't gotten any better since the last time we've seen him. When you talk about attitude, you talk about this young man right here. There's that attitude, colorful as ever, flying across.
Ellenfele pedig a legcsükeled, a legpujáróbb pacek, akit valaha látott a profi vakáció világa, Jónás Gabriel!
Jónás Gabriel, a man of the people, a man of the streets, as we saw there. Quite a hot shot, but I think that might just get Brandon White a little too hot, a little too angry. This crowd clearly behind their man, Jónás Gabriel. One thing is clear, though, this is going to be a very uphill battle for Jónás. He's going to have to scrap like he's never scrapped before against this diesel truck of a human being. We saw Brandon White have one hell of a singles match against Gulyás Jr. Ucci, as he's lovingly known here in Hungary, who we will see in tag team competition defending his HCW Tag Team Championship alongside his brother here tonight. White there coming out on the losing side. He's going to want to look to change that here tonight, but so far, Jónás seems to have gotten a little into White's head. Look at that right there, moving out of the way is Jónás, and now the boot comes up right onto Brandon White. Fired up, Jónás Gabriel. What a great statement victory it would be for him if he can knock off Brandon White, who goes for a senton and finds nothing but pain. Referee for this match, Laura Korczek, with her eyes on the proceedings, is Jónás blows a kiss, and then, I guess, no love in that forearm. Onto White, up and over there, goes right over White. Catches him with a boot, and so far, very much on the front foot is Jónás Gabriel. Exactly the kind of momentum you want here against White, but White here looking to derail that momentum. And he does just that. My God, what a backbreaker. Jónás almost bounces off of his own head. One half of the Greedy Souls. Two of the meanest men in all of Europe, not just the UK. As White, Brandon White, the Welshman, the head coach of the New Wave Wrestling Academy. Now, even more bitter than usual, gonna look to dole out pain here. Onto Jónás's back, sending him straight into that apron. That is nothing but steel. And the target clearly set here. Talk about steel, right into that steel post. My God. You see there, look at the pain on Jónás, the body language evident. That weakened back could play a huge part in this match. And that is 100% the plan for Brandon White, a veteran of the European scene. And whether tag team competition with his tag team partner Danny Jones or alone, he is one of the most dangerous men, as you see they're clubbing, almost denting the chest of Jónás. Now the cover comes in from White. Kick out by Jónás. You saw there not a lot of pressure. Leg wasn't hooked there by White. I believe he might have thought that Jónás would stay down after the damage he's done to his back. Maybe he's just enjoying doling out this pain. Punishing Gabriel for his insolence. Now Gabriel seems to be worse for wear with every passing second. God, my God, what a vicious forearm there by Brendan White. As I mentioned, one of 6 coaches here at the camp in Verruce. He's been putting some of the finest young talents in Europe through their paces for 4 days straight, and now I think he's looking to take Jónás over his limit, past his pace, and Jónás, resilient as ever, fighting back. Jónás grew up on the streets. He's been in these fights. He's had his back against the wall multiple times growing up here in Hungary, but can he fight back against this mammoth of a human being, or is Brendan White a little too much here for Gabriel? Is now suplex, more punishment onto the back. Jónás unresponsive here and a kick out nevertheless. You have to ask yourself as well, though, with every kick out, more pressure onto the back of Jónás. It might seem minuscule, but over time, all these covers and all this damage onto his back, at some point, no kickouts are going to come out from Jónás as he quickly dodges out of the way. And again, out of harm's way as White rushes into that turnbuckle. Third time here. Elbow. And a very galvanized look in Jónás' eyes. And now, is he looking for a suplex? I don't know how wise that is. Oh, the back taking even more punishment now. This suplex here could be dangerous, but Jónás turns the tide. Where did Jónás find the strength to lift up the much larger White with his damaged back? Wonderfully done, and now a moment of respite for Jónás. Oh no. Well, this isn't a no disqualification match. Jónás, Laura Korczak is giving Jónás the death stare. I don't know what he thought how he thought he'd get away with that, as Korczak now taking the chair out of the way, thankfully. Wait, hold on a sec. No. Jónás took off that necklace, and it looks like Jónás was using the chair just to misdirect Laura Korczak, and now again misdirection. Taking a book out of one of the best wrestlers in history, and with that distraction, maybe the victory for Jónás. A kick out by White. Almost literally stole that match from under White's nose. Cover here for Jónás. Is it the victory? A kick out by Brendan White. You gotta give him one thing, crafty as ever. A true trickster. And that might have brought him right back into this match as he rushes onto White. No, the back is too damaged. He can't. Wait, White caught him. No, sold out by White. No way he kicks out from that.
A mérkőzés győztesen a Brawl nyúlvéval akarami főedzője, Brendan White.
Well, you can't argue that Jónás didn't show fighting spirit. He showed grit, but in the end, unable to succeed. The New Wave Wrestling Academy head coach's plan, his strategy proved infallible.
Első csapatunk a regnáló HCV és PVÖ Tag Team bajnokok, a falu pikái, a vidék megkoronázott királyai, Vilmos, Acsi, a Gulyás testvérek!
And the Gulyás brothers are here for Passion Pro 11 on the shores of Balaton to remain double champions. You see there the HCW Tag Team Championships, the PVÖ Tag Team Championships, Pro Wrestling Austria, and Hungarian Championship Wrestling. And on this night, the challenge is set for the HCW Tag Team Championship against two young men, a new young team here to challenge the bull and the boar of the village. And a big challenge it will be to dethrone these two men.
Kihívóink pedig a legfrissebb, a legfiatalabb magyar csapat, akik első címmérkőzésükre érkeznek. Szétény, Zoltán, a Flix and Tricks!
Flix and Tricks, two super young, super fresh, super fast team. Zaytan and Zoltan. And this will be not only a gigantic opportunity, it will be the first in their young careers, the first title match that these two young men will be fighting in. And there it is, Christoph Filania, referee, presenting them the HCW Tag Team Championship. A golden opportunity for Flix and Tricks. Only newly become a tag team. So it will be an uphill challenge, not just physically. As you see, the Gulyás brothers, very imposing with their physicality, but also when it comes to experience, I would say the two criteria where Flix and Tricks are definitely at the advantage, and might be the only two criteria, that would be speed and mobility, and they're going to need to find a way to use that, leverage that speed, that mobility, to overcome the experience and the raw power of the Gulyás brothers. See there at the start of the match that test of strength did not go to Zoltan's advantage, as that headlock takeover unsuccessful, rushed in, tackle, cover, and a kick out by Zoltan. That, even the covers, even the pinfall attempts from Gulyás Testvérek will prove to be a challenge for Zoltan and Zaytan. Much more weight coming down on them than the other way around. Yet another aspect that plays against them is the fact that the Gulyás brothers have been tagging together for years and years. So even more experience as a tag team. Still, we've seen incredible flashes from Zoltan and Zaytan. They've definitely got great chemistry, and it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it would surprise me, but maybe not completely, if they were to somehow upset the Gulyás brothers. Hammerlock here by Gulyás. Zaytan trying to use that leg for a little more strength and leverage to get it across, instead opting for mobility. Now, oh, there you see the cheat. Maybe underestimating that wrist lock, but well done there. Great, oh my goodness, he's still on that arm. Even after being tossed, great job by Zaytan to stay on top of things, especially, as mentioned, with that size. cranking on that arm. That lever is, oh my goodness, that was a little too dangerous for him. Now that speed, that mobility comes into play. Both men rushing all around Unchi. Unchi fully confused and definitely frustrated as now drop kicks in stereo by Flicks and Tricks. The first cover attempt of this match, and kick out by Unchi. And very, very intelligent there by the young Zoltan. Very, very deep cover there. Chop there against Unchi. Sends him straight into the wrong corner. Wrong corner for him to be in. The perfect corner for Flicks and Tricks is now they can tee off. Great job there by Zoltan, by Zaytan. He's looking for his openings, where to deliver the best critical strikes, but maybe a little too much of an opening as now he kicks off Vilmos. And Gulyás now, Jr., flies over the top rope. Inzaguri onto Vilmos. And building up steam are the young Flicks and Tricks. Front facelock trying to keep Vilmos down as now Zoltan comes over into that sunset flip. Vilmos on his feet, drop kick, cover, hooked in, kick out by Vilmos. But that came very, very close there. Could have been the victory. You saw there even on the outside, Unchi may have been a little too slow to break things up had Vilmos not kicked out. Vilmos now fighting back, blocked there, and what a headbutt. Utterly vicious there by the boar of the village. Tag now onto Gulyás Jr. Zaytan fighting back, trying to find a way into his corner, but caught there with the immense strength of Gulyás Teshverik with ferociousness, tossed down, and now that senton, a second one, flattening Zaytan. My goodness, oh no. Oh God, nearly on his head. Cover, there's no way Zaytan kicks out of this. Oh my God. Somehow Zaytan, after being flattened by the Gulyás brothers, it was a kick out, but might have been nothing more than instinct. A little meek, my God, and that'll make you even meeker. Softening up those ribs for Zaytan. I will say, despite the momentary momentum, the momentary control that Flicks and Tricks have had, but they haven't been able to impose their speed advantage on this match. Maybe not as much as they would have liked to. As again, that punch straight into the ribs, and now you see why these two are tag team champions, double tag team champions. Great job of cutting the ring in half, quick tags, staying fresh while Zaytan's battery slowly runs out. If this continues the same way, it'll be a quick ending here as Zaytan given a little too much time there by Unchi. Boot straight to the face of Zaytan. Deep hook there into the cover and kick out by Zaytan. But you saw there, the hip of Unchi clearly resting on the body of Zaytan made things much, much harder there on the kick out. Now, Unchi is unrelenting, fighting back there by Zaytan, causing Unchi difficulty, and here come those blows now at a more frenetic pace. Pushed away, Zaytan jumps over, looks for that tag. Zoltan extending as far as he can, but the distance way too long as now Unchi rushes in with that boot. And again, the cover, deep hook onto Zaytan, and another kick out by Zaytan. And look there, very evident the frustration on the face of Unchi. Clearly, him and Vilmos very assured that this should have been the end of the match. Zaytan, as he has many times in the past, fighting until the fight's taken completely out of him. Again, that slap onto Zaytan. You see him draped over that top rope. How much more does he have in the tank? Is uniquely tried to get his boot up. Caught instead there. Wonderfully done with that back elbow. Reaching onto Zoltan, but not enough. You see there Vilmos, well done there, cutting the ring in half. Rushing into a boot, ducks under, rolls through, tag onto Zoltan! And now the young man, the fresher man, comes in. Zoltan, like a wild animal, picking up speed with that double drop kick. Zoltan climbing to that second rope, and from there, rushing down with that double drop kick. Very well done, pushes Unchi out of the way. Unchi can't break it up, cover. Is it the way to kick out by Vilmos? So close to becoming champions for the first time in their young careers. But that finish line very much in sight. Zoltan climbing up. This is your moment. Splashing that, oh, out of the way goes Vilmos. Vilmos out of the way, caught there. Those elbows onto Vilmos, a boot straight to the head. And now, oh my God, runs over Zaytan with his own partner, tosses him down. Tag onto Uchi. Oh, no. Slingshot cannonball into Zaytan. And from here, turn around, Combiner. Cover here. And the victory for Gulyás Kecskemét.
És továbbra is a HCV Tag Team bajnokai. Vilmos, Uchi, Gulyás testvére. Lengyelországból érkezik a legvagányabb vagányság, Gustav Griffin. Mögötte koreai felmenőkkel Jack Asara. És a sárkány herceg Kim. Kelet-Németország poklából Yokai! És Lengyelországból teljes sebességgel Max Speed! A legerősebb magyar birkózónő, Réka! A magyar csodaszarvas luchador, Wonder Haze! És a friss energiabomba egyenesen Békés Csabáról, Krizsán Péter! A legsötétebb bugyorból, a Frankenstein Avatar!
And it is now time for the Beach Brawl Battle Royal. A tradition here at Balaton is, seems like everybody has just realized the imminent threat. The Hungarian giant Avatar, as every human being in this match goes after Avatar, and oh my God, just tossed away. My goodness. You see there, Gustav Griffin from Poland redirecting his attention to Asada, and Peter Krizan Yokai going after Kim. Oh, excuse me, going after max speed. Kim, the Asian Dragon, just got slammed in the middle of the ring by Avatar. And utter chaos is what's about to ensue in this match. Looks like in the back there, max speed and Yokai looking still to eliminate Peter Krijan is... Wait, hold on a minute. Reika, seemingly... Wait, here comes Yokai. Reika might have been trying to seduce or play mind games with Avatar. Yokai put an end to that as now he stands face to face with Gustav Griffin. Another Polish brute is Griffin. He was the final competitor to remain last year in the Budapest Dojo Battle Royal before being inevitably finally eliminated by Hunyadi Tamás. He might be the first to be eliminated in this match, though. Blocks Yokai. Wait, hold on a minute. Asada and Kim. This is a beach brawl. Anything beach themed is on the table. 2 guns to his head. Oh, they've shot him. And with that, Griffin is eliminated. Wait, hold on a second.
Gustav Griffin kiesett.
Looks like there's only space for one cowpoke in this town. We're negotiating a ceasefire. There we go. Put down the gun. Oh, no. Double crossed by Asada. Uh-oh. Oh, a sham out. I didn't think I'd see that. And not just pistol whipping, I guess. It's also towel whipping. As Asada now rushing in. Out of the way goes Kim, and Asada crashes against that turnbuckle.
One more time, yeah.
What a knee coming up there. Here comes Kim again, tossed over the apron. And now on that apron, well done there to defend against Asada. Looking for a springboard here. Asada moved out of the way. Maybe he can go on to Krijan, but Krijan cuts him off.
Kim kiesett.
And Kim has been eliminated. It's now max speed coming in. I believe the final representative fighting from Poland here. Since Gustav Griffin has been eliminated, there's now kicks coming in here from max speed, but Bijan caught that boot. Twisted him around, and in came the Inzaguri. Now Krijan draped over, rushes, does speed, almost launched over. Krijan boots his arms off of the ropes. And falling like flies here. Bijan, his focus onto, his focus onto Reika, who has spent, I believe, the majority of this match getting herself into Avatar's mind. Krijan's big. Avatar, however, is gigantic, looking for that choke slam. What a chop there by Krijan. Pushed off by Avatar, caught with an enormous boot, and now, instead of a choke slam, choked out.
Krijan Péter kiesett.
Over the top rope. Wonder Haze rushing in now, caught by Avatar. Oh, given to Reika. Maybe not to Reika. Here comes the Hurricane Rana. It's now Yokai. My God, reverse DDT. There's something very scary about Yokai indeed, if he can pull down and manhandle Avatar like that. Wonder Haze and Asada. Maybe bit off more than they could chew here. Rushing onto Yokai, who tosses both men. Oh, Haze has been eliminated.
Hayes kiesett.
Haze couldn't hold on. Asada can't hold on much longer. And now it's down to 3 individuals. As Reika now teeing off there on Yokai. Can she eliminate him? Into the rope goes Yokai, comes back and catches her. What a performance in his Passion Pro debut, Yokai. He stands face to face here again. I will say his non-tag team debut. We have seen Yokai before in tag team competition in the Budapest dojo, but interesting here to see him go it solo in this beach brawl. He almost held his own against Avatar, but here comes Reika. Chokeslam onto Yokai. Has that weakened Yokai enough? It just may have. Avatar tosses him over the rope, holding on his Yokai. See their worried faces on Avatar, and Reika ducks under. Oh, caught there by Reika. Smashed him with, I believe, a mask. What happens here is Reika going in for a hug. Wait, no hugs. No hugs for Avatar. Only bitter defeat, tossed out.
A mérkőzés győztese, és ezzel Balaton királynője, Reika!
And in the end, a cerebral victory for Reika. Made an alliance with the biggest fish in the pond before tossing that fish straight out of water.
Érkezik a ringbe a feltörekvő technikai mágus, akire már felfigyelt egész Európa, a végtagok mészárosa, Mylan!
And up next, a clash of two technical wizards. Beginning here with Mylan, a young man who is as sadistic as he is talented. But this may be, now this is the biggest challenge he's had to face so far.
Egyenesen London, Angliából. Jelenleg az egyik legnépszerűbb és legfelkapottabb birkózó. A könyörtelen Connor Mills!
True grit Connor Mills. One of the 6 coaches over the last 4 days in the camp in Veröce. The head coach of the Rev Pro School, London School of Wrestling. One of the hottest free agents in Europe, one of the most talented and gifted technicians, one of the stiffest fighters and veterans on the European scene. You see there, Mylan. I'll tell you one thing about Mylan. Cautious he will be, but I think somewhere very, very deep down in the deepest crevices of his mind, he is smiling right now. He's excited. Potentially the first huge milestone for him, facing off one of his role models, one of the people that he has emulated. I know that despite his bitter attitude, a great deal of respect Mylan has for Connor Mills, who very quickly rolls him up and very quick kick out. As you see Mylan there after the kick out, trying to look at where he can go, but caught right away again by Mills. We know typically Mylan very much the one with the advantage technically against his opponents so far. As now you see wonderfully done there against Mills and covered by Mylan. And this first duel on even ground, I'll say. And look at Mylan's face, you look at his grimaces, his breathing. He knows that the advantage that he typically has, not quite there in this match against Mills. He'll have to bank on everything he's learned, as you see there, wonderfully done by Mylan, tying up Connor Mills in a knot, and that is one hell of a statement. He will build confidence, but Mills just rolled him up there, wonderfully done, and a kick out by Mylan. tell you one thing, Mills is definitely going to take exception to that bit of showboating by Mylan. See there, rolls him around, gets into that guard, not even a guard position, catches the arms and the head. Now it's Mylan that's trapped. And not just trapped, but tossed down with that head scissors. Wonderfully done there by Mills, as Mylan has no choice but to take refuge in those ropes. See, they're very quickly attacking those ropes as Mylan, trying to build that separation, grasping at that throat. This is a match that I was very excited for it because it was, firstly, a great barometer to see, in spite of his, let's say, less than ideal tactics and strategies, to see just what level Mylan has reached so far in this challenge against Mills, but also because I know that we're going to see stuff like this. Unbelievable. And Mills now twisting at that arm, twisting at that wrist here for Mylan, who rolls across. Mills comes right with him. Mylan there finds a way to toss Mills across, but again, Mills coming straight with that motion. Mylan trying to throw a punch, but Mills then just cranking that wrist. Look at that torque on that arm. Breaks the cover, goes for a quick snapmare, and again, the arm caught by Mills. My goodness, no matter what position he's in, he finds a way onto that arm, and that was not technical, and I don't know if that was a great idea here against Connor Mills. Very, very hard-headed is the head coach of the Ref Pro London School of Wrestling. Not just his head, but also his kicks. Now tosses Mylan into the ropes. Mylan tries to counter, and dynamite explodes right into his face there with aplomb, as now double drop kick here. Cover by Mills. Kick out by Mylan, and you can tell after that show of disrespect, after that slap by Mylan, it looks cold, but that powder keg has been lit in Connor Mills. It's not a matter of showing off technical ability anymore. At this point, he's going to look to punish the young Mylan. As Mylan, hold on a second. Mylan sends Mills shoulder first into that turnbuckle. That could be a key moment in this match. As now Mylan catches that arm again and throws him over the rope. As we've seen this by Mylan before, weakening that arm. That armbar that he loves to use has ended many a matches in his favor before, as you see there now using those ropes. Draping Mills, illegal, but he will make use of all of those 4 seconds. Oh no, Mills currently in a very dangerous position. As now rushing in for that penalty kick against the arm of Mills. And that is the danger of Mylan. Cover here against Mills, and a kick out by Mills. That is how dangerous Mylan is. If he finds just an inch, even against a veteran like Mills, he will find a way to extend that inch into an entire yard, an entire meter. Looking now to further weaken that arm, and that'll play a huge role even if they do exchange holds again. Oh, Mike, oh, come on. Biting the arm, biting the elbow there of Mills behind. As the referee had a bad vantage point. It's nice to see that Mylan, even fighting against somebody that he would consider a role model, is still a cheap fighter. So now again here, looking for that double wrist lock here. Mills, though, powers his way out of it, turns around, and ringing that arm is Mylan. Mills finding space to get a couple kicks in every once in a while. Wait, coming back with a hellacious lariat is Connor Mills. You see there the damage, very much evident. Mills, true grit. Well, he's going to need a lot of that grit. Kicked him right back up to his feet. What a kick there by Mills. And here he comes again. That kick was like a shotgun blast. I think Mills might have been kicked into next week here. That's kick out. Comes by Mylan. Mills straight onto that ankle lock. And that ankle lock just might be the end. Mylan desperately trying to get into those ropes. Saw there Mills lifting up Mylan. Nowhere to go, nowhere to defend himself. The kick comes straight onto the chest. And now Mills slowly inching his way back into this match as he rushes into that corner. Out of the way goes Mylan, and Mills crashes on top of his head. Mylan looking for that exploder. Mills fighting it off. Oh, instead, exploder into the turnbuckle. And Connor Mills is rocked. German into the cover here, and a kick out by Connor Mills. And look at the shock in the face of Mylan, going straight onto that Fujiwara armbar. This has been Mylan's greatest key to success. And there could have been the key to success in the biggest match so far, but a kick out there by Mylan after being rolled up by Mills. This could be the greatest victory in Mylan's career, a statement that could catapult him onwards. Wait, he was too confident Mylan. Now he's struck, he's trapped. Rolls Mills over, a kick out there by Mills. The kick there coming up. Had that armbar been cinched in, that might as well been the end for Mylan, is now again looking to kick that arm. Kicking that arm again. Wait, Mills, the veteran, had it scouted the second time of asking. Backslide over. And now from here, what a driver there. Fisherman Buster into the cover, and a kick out by Mylan. Wait, but he's still on there. That heel hook. The heel hook cinched in. Grabbing the arm that would have gone into those ropes. Pulling at it, and now Kimura, Mylan taps.
A mérkőzés győztese feladásra kényszerítéssel Connor Mills!
And victory comes for the UK veteran, Connor Mills. But my goodness, was it a fight? Was it rocky? Much as I'd hate to say it, Mylan showed some real, true grit in this match.
Egyenesen Goblinból érkezik az olasz felmenőkkel rendelkező, végtelen magabiztos szemöldökkel és kisugárzással, az inkább édes, mint sem keserű Bittersweet Josh!
And another pair of new faces about to set foot into Passion Pro for the first time. Firstly, Bittersweet Josh, all the way from Dublin in Ireland. With a little bit of Italian there under the surface. And his opponent, a catch connoisseur all the way from Dresden in Germany.
Ellenfele pedig Dresden, Németországból a klasszikus birkózás szakértője,
Schwarz making his way here to Hungary, to Passion Pro 11, and looking to make a statement. And as you see there, looking to shut this Hungarian crowd up. He'll have one hell of a challenge ahead of him with Bittersweet Josh.
Come on now.
Incredible confidence and incredible form there on Josh. Part of a tag team under the name BDE, very much active in OTT. Another prodigy. Prodigy is also a certain Dieter Schwarz, as you see there. Complete technician is Schwarz. Cover here and a kick out by Josh, who I guess in this first opening, in this first moment, seems to be a little overwhelmed with Schwarz, but it's only been one exchange. Hyper confident is Schwarz. Even cocky, I'd say. My God, I said he's in wonderful form. Picked up Schwarz like he weighed nothing. Schwarz there looking for refuge in the ropes. And I've talked about Bittersweet Josh making waves in OTT. Dieter Schwarz, very active in Eastern Germany, training under names like Axel Tischer. Widely known as one of the best wrestlers in all of Europe is Tischer. Schwarz, of course, lately making waves on a path. A few appearances for the likes of WXW in Germany. And his appearance here at Passion Pro might be short-lived if Josh can establish and bring in this incredible strength. My goodness. Stalling into that suplex. Cover here against Schwarz. Is it enough? No, not enough for the victory. In this match, I believe the strategy should be very clear. Schwarz will want to keep things very much grounded. Bittersweet Josh will want to use his incredible strength. You see there, that trip there by Dieter Schwarz. Dodges out of the way, as does Bittersweet Josh, and now what a drop kick there. Rushing into those ropes, coming back. Caught there by Dieter Schwarz. No. Tossed right into those ropes. Illegal use of the ropes there by Schwarz. And now Bittersweet Josh fully stunned as that European uppercut comes in from the catch connoisseur. Cover and a quick kick out by Bittersweet Josh. And now you see, look at that, unnecessary, fully unnecessary. Said incredible technical ability for Dieter Schwarz. These kind of tactics just fully unnecessary. He's now again using those ropes. I tell you, as solid as his in-ring ability is as a technician, it is his ego is fully brittle. Clearly finding difficulty keeping up with Bittersweet Josh's incredible athleticism and ability. Not relying on such cheap bending of the rules, I'll say. The referee's discretion is now with that. He's built for himself quite the advantage in that face lock, but look at the strength of Bittersweet Josh. Opens things up there, headbutt straight to the stomach. Now has him up again for a suplex, does Josh, but Dieter Schwarz gets out of the way. What a neck breaker there by Dieter Schwarz into a cover here against Bittersweet Josh and a kick out by Josh. Bittersweet Josh is going to have to find some way to climb back up in this match. As Schwarz now rushing into that corner, coming back, but caught with that back elbow. Frustration, rushing again, jumping over is Josh, catches him with that clothesline and a second. Bittersweet Josh now sent, countered there by Schwarz. Now Josh ducks under twice, caught there. Wonderfully done, the schoolboy cover. Not enough though. The strength picks up Schwarz and slams him down hard with a power bomb. And the victory, a kick out by Schwarz. My goodness. So close to that 3 count. And clearly, the young man from Ireland senses victory. climbing up here. What does he have in store for Dieter Schwarz from this position? Looks to put the final note on this match. 450! Oh, crashes and burns. He crashes and he burns it. And Schwarz taking advantage. Wait, the ropes! The ropes! Schwarz takes advantage in the worst of ways.
A mérkőzés győztese Dieter Schwarz!
Rolls him up, uses the ropes. He will say he's outsmarted him. I say he stole that victory.
Viharzó lendülettel érkeztek a ringbe. Dresdából Emil Föllerű Csejnéró, csapatkapitányuk Budapest 9. kerületéből Tihanyi Péter, ők a Team Tihanyi!
And 3-on-3 competition is in store for us here as Team Tihanyi, made up of, well, Peter Tihanyi and the Schwarz Freunde Ost. Ready for competition, Jay Nero, Emil Fuller on Tihanyi's side. On the other side, the hammer is ready to fall. One man representing Ambos.
Ellenfeleik pedig Budapestről a dráma királynő Iva Kolaszki, Berlinből az iráni veszedelem Balvatima, csapatkapitányukat Dreissker Lawrence Romans vezetésével. Ők a Team Roman!
Team Roman, led by none other than Lawrence Roman, the pitbull of Ambos. You see there, clearly, ready to explode. Our Roman and Tihanyi. You see Eva Kolaski walking out there with that Independent Women's Championship. Championship started in Project Nova in Germany, of course, by their side, of course, the Iranian wonder Pahlevan Nima. A lot of intertwining threads here in this match. Clearly, obviously, the issues between Tihanyi and Roman well documented, but interestingly enough, that Independent Women's Championship has only been held by 2 women. Currently, the holder is Eva Kolaski, but the inaugural holder was Jane Nero. Kolaski defeated Nero for the championship at That's Awesome Wrestling in Saxony in Germany, the promotion run by Axel Tischer. Match now begins with Emil Fuller stepping in for Team Tihanyi and Pahlevan Nima stepping in for Team Roman. Fuller, a mixed martial arts background, will try to gain that advantage here against Pahlevan Nima. Considers himself a mastermind when it comes to professional wrestling, and another tactician in the ring. Will it be enough for the Iranian wonder? Here now against Fuller, who uses incredible mobility, gets back up and snapmare onto Nima. A strategist as he may be, a tactician as he may be, but one thing I've definitely seen in Nima, and that is a very, very short fuse. And that will make that fuse that much shorter as Fuller pushes Nima to the ground twice in a row. You can see the frustration, just the anger, the utter anger building on Nima. He will kick things up to a higher gear. Tosses Fuller downwards. Taking a moment. Oh, that is utterly classless there by Nima. There you go. It's not soap, but that'll wash out his mouth. As the kick's now coming in from Fuller. A front kick. A ducks under does Nima. Fuller with a kick straight to the legs, rushes in, comes back with that scissor kick. Quick cover here, isn't the end. So early in the match, a kick out by Pahlevan Nima. So far, great tag in there for Peter Tihanyi. One of Hungary, one of Europe's aces. You can imagine over the 4 days, Tihanyi and Roman were two of the coaches. I'm pretty sure they must have been separated as far as possible. As now Tihanyi catches Roman with that wrist lock. These two have been at each other's throats for 2 years, not just here at Passion Pro in Hungary, but everywhere. Passion Pro, HCW, WXW, ever since the formation of Ambos, Roman and Tihanyi have been locking horns. And they're two competitors that are very familiar with each other. Roman now, a couple of blows onto Tihanyi. Roman with incredible ascension since joining Ambos. Sen has become an A-class champion. As Tihanyi now tossing him around. Tihanyi now wonderfully done with that suplex. Momentum for Tihanyi into the cover. Is it the end here, and a kick out by Roman? But you see there the arm of Roman firmly pushed onto the mat, leg hooked. Roman had to really push to get that kick out there. And it looks like this former I want to say Jay Nero was looking to come into this match, and Kolaski clearly much less excited to be coming in. Roman, however, will need that break. You see there, that suplex had quite an effect on his spine. Kolaski, I think if that last match against Nero, where she picked up the victory and the independent women's title, was the last time she's seen Nero, then that would have been enough for her. As tosses Nero into that turnbuckle, tries to capitalize, but Nero coming right back. No title on the line, but will be a modicum of retribution for Nero. Oh, it looks like Nemo's trying to come in. Superman punch there by Fuller, and now Roman trying to come in. What a high angle on that hip toss. It looks like punishment about to be doled out on Team Roman. Count along at home. Solid 10 strikes, and Team Roman is clearly reeling. The drama queen now in trouble. Snapmare into the cover here, and a kick out by Kolaski. Now, potentially looking for that twist of fate is Nero. And what a bitter fate it would be here for Kolaski. You see there, Nima jaw-jacking at Nero. Referee Christoph Eleni trying to keep control of things on the other side, and Roman in that moment, a blow to Nero. Kolaski can capitalize, cover. Christoph Eleni sees the cover now, and a kick out. Tell you what, if referee Christoph Eleni had noticed the cover earlier, that might have been enough, but thankfully he didn't. That's karma for you. As you see now, pushed away into those ropes, comes back, and a boot there coming in from Kolaski. Nero brought down, my goodness, that moonsault into those double knees, cover for Kolaski, and a kick out by Nero. And an utter bratty attitude for Eva Kolaski. Again, jaw-jacking towards Tihanyi. Now, Nero fully in the worst corner to be as that chop comes in. You see there, Roman trying to direct the traffic. Kolaski a little too long, too self-assured. Roman now grabbing the arm, making sure Nero can't make it over. My God, well, Nothing stopping her now except for Kolaski. Makes it across. Tag onto Tihanyi, who now rushes in, takes out Roman, takes out Nima. And now that pace coming in from Europe's blazing ace, Tihanyi. Oh, uses Roman as a kick pad for that tornado DDT. Creative is the man from the 9th district of Budapest. But Roman from behind catches him, and now, oh, those educated feet, as cliche as that might be for Fuller, tossed out by Kolaski, and now, Kolaski clearly begging to be let off here by Tihanyi. Tihanyi is a gentleman. Uh-oh. Well, here comes that slap here from Kolaski, and that oh, hold on, that clearly is rocked. Tihanyi is now maybe not rocked enough. Well, Tihanyi is a gentleman. He won't hit Kolaski, but Nero sure will. That women's right. Wait, Tihanyi now takes out Nima and Roman. And now Kolaski alone with Nero. Twist of fate into the cover. A cover and a victory for Team Tihanyi.
A mérkőzés győztesei! Jay Nero, Péter Tihanyi,
And Nero pins the independent women's champion, Kolaski. What will that mean for Nero in the future? We will see. But for tonight, it is victory for Team Tihanyi.
Ez vége. 1, 2, nincs meg! Ja, úristen!
A befejező mozdulat.
Ez vége.
Mi? Micsoda? Mi? Hogy mi? Nagyon veszélyes szituáció. És lehet, hogy itt a vége. Nem!
Hé!
Hé! Nem üt így is, Archer! Fordítja meg!
És Archer! Beleívottam! Zöld köpetbe, amit Maverick a mérkőzés elején köpött ki!
De nem talál! Maverick Driver! Lent a pál!
1, 2, nincs meg! És a Flores! 1, 2, 3!
Vége! Vége!
Micsoda!
Vége! Maverick a Passion Pro új bajnoka!
Micsoda! Ugye Robert Dreissker megnyerte az első számú kihívójogi mérkőzést, csak nem! Csak nem!
Ne tegyék tönkre ezt! Maverick életének a pillanatát!
And I'm your number one contender for the
Ő az
Passion
első
Pro
számú kihívó.
Championship.
Mellé! És Robert Dreissker! Atya úristen!
Próbál felállni!
Atya úristen! 3! 3!
Hölgyeim és uraim, Robert Dreissker, a Passion Pro új bajnoka.
És ez a Passion Pro új bajnoka! Robert
have just witnessed, that package, those flashbacks will have been playing non-stop in the mind of this man. Maverick had the performance of his career at Passion Pro 10 against the champion at the time, Tristan Archer. Fought through everything Archer threw at him, and finally captured the Passion Pro Championship. Right after Robert Dreissker came out and cashed in his #1 contendership opportunity against a tired Maverick. And that incredible high, the greatest moment in Maverick's career thus far, only lasted mere minutes before Dreissker took it away, and since then Maverick has been on a mission. He has locked horns with Ambos, with Roman, with Dreissker many a times at the Budapest Dojo. And on this night, here on the shores of Balaton, the largest lake in all of Europe, he might be in store for the biggest victory of his career yet. Challenge, the hurdle in front of him might as well be a mountain. The head coach of the WXW Wrestling Academy and your Passion Pro champion since Passion Pro 10 back in October. Dreissker is one of the most dominant forces in all of Europe, as is Ambos. He will be looking crush Maverick's dreams for a second time. Will that be the case? We will find out. I send you to the ring for the official championship introduction.
A tét nem más, mint a Passion Pro bajnoki címe. Tőlem jobbra a kihívó, a hüllők vezére, a kitartás megtestesítője, a megtörhetetlen Maverick! Tőlem pedig balra, az Ambos csapat vezére. Egyenesen Bécsből, Ausztriából, a hegyomlás, Robert Dreissker!
The championship introduction firmly behind us, and now mere moments separating us between now and finding out if Maverick can kick things off well on his conquest to reclaim the championship that he has been chasing for so long, and the championship that he only for a few moments was able to get his hands on. See there the first collar and elbow tie-up, and the immense strength of Dreissker coming right into play here, pushing Maverick into the corner there. Maverick, I'll say this, Dreissker, one of the most astute cerebral wrestlers there are, a master of playing mind games as the leader of Ambos, but Maverick's mind is, I'll say, not quite as malleable as many others. Untamed. You see there the pure will on Maverick. Pushing against Dreissker, and Dreissker opting for a slam there against Maverick. Control there over the arm of Maverick. Twisting across, getting right back up to his feet. Rung there is the arm. Immense force, the immense strength of Robert Dreissker. Whenever he rings your arm, you're going to feel it across, not just the arm, but all the way up to the shoulder. That numbness will start to set in. I'll tell you one thing, I think Dreissker might need to tear Maverick's arm clean off if he is to beat him. Take you back to Passion Pro 10 in October. The drive, the immense determination of Maverick against Tristan Archer, who in his own sake is one of the best in all of Europe. Commendable. A once-in-a-lifetime performance, or once-in-a-career performance perhaps, but Maverick will be hoping that that's not the case. It's now up and over. Dreissker crashes into that turnbuckle, and you see that drop kick. Dreissker barely moving, my God! Second time as well. Headlock, control by Maverick. It will control, I say that loosely. And one thing that isn't loose, that's Robert Dreisker's immense frame is now dropped down here by Maverick. Dreissker, veteran, goes for a clothesline, ducks under Maverick twice, and now up into that slingshot drop kick. And there you see there, Dreissker rushing in. Maverick's just immense presence. Clearly playing tricks on the mind of Dreisker's. Momentarily there, the possibility of a victory for Maverick. And looking here for he's looking for that fireman's carry position, but not against Dreissker, as now the ripcord comes in, looking for the clothesline instead. My God, no way! Dreissker still too much for Maverick, and now blows onto the back, and now all those stomps coming right into those shoulder blades, onto the back of Maverick. And maybe, who knows, maybe this is in some way going to be a repeat of what we saw with Brendan White and Jónás Gabriel. White, of course, attacked Jónás's back, and that proved to be the pivotal moment. Maybe for Dreissker, weakening the back could be a strategy. Now Dreissker sets Maverick down, but comes that boot, a vicious boot onto Maverick. Resetting the count is Dreissker. No, oh God, head first against that steel post goes Maverick. And he'll be seeing stars, and I'm not talking about the sky right now here, as the sun has now set here at Balaton. But will the sun set on the hopes and dreams of Maverick? Dreissker now tosses Maverick, finally brings the action right back into that ring. Dreissker will look to not only crush the dreams of Maverick, but crush the dreams of all these fans here at Balaton. Seeking to break the spirit of Maverick, seeking to humiliate him here in front of his own people. Maybe a little too self-assured there, however, Dreissker. That knee comes right up into the midsection. Cuts Maverick down to size. Forearm here in our main event at Passion Pro 11. As Dreissker, my goodness, rotated him around with such force. Cover here, a deep cover and a kick out by Maverick. That back body drop, my God. Maverick almost completed a full rotation. As now Dreissker looking to dole out more punishment, but Maverick fighting back. Dreissker, a rake to the eyes. As talented as he is, as much of a veteran as he is, he's also one of the cheapest, dirtiest fighters in all of Europe. As now Dreissker goes for a cover and another kick out by Maverick. Dreissker, as ruthless as he is skilled, as he is experienced, he'll take advantage of any opening. And if he can't find an opening, he'll make one. Pain there on Maverick as his spine bounces off the mat. Dreissker with that splash, flattening Maverick, took all the air out of him here, and a kick out again by Maverick though. And now again, after that splash, grabbing control of the head, pulling all of the air, stopping the airflow to the lungs of Maverick. Tries to use that crowd's energy, fight his way up, but here Maverick might be fading. Maverick, so far so responsive, and not just responsive, but trying to force his way up to his feet, manages it. Great jawbreaker there to break up that headlock there. As Maverick comes around, this time catches him with that neck breaker. But can he capitalize? Maverick, a moment to catch his breath after those tree trunks of arms on Dreissker, choking the fight out of him moments before. Back and forth here between Dreissker and Maverick. Blow for blow. But it seems to me that Maverick, might have spoken too soon. I was gonna say Maverick seems like he's running low on energy, but I think the moment is coming onto him. He's realizing what an opportunity he has here. Rushes in, but Dreissker catches him with that back elbow. Senton again, moves out of the way, does Maverick. Dreissker crashes, Dreissker burns, and now Dreissker might have just met his end. Cover, deep hook, victory, a kick out by Dreissker. The shoulder comes up for Robert Dreissker. As Maverick now looks to take to the skies. Dreissker right back up to his feet very quickly as soon as he realized the danger was there. Blow there to Maverick, and speaking of blows, Dreissker now climbing up. He might be looking for a superplex. At this late stage in the match, this could be very critical to Maverick's opportunities. And you see that Dreissker with difficulty, but no, he's still got him! He's got him! Maverick crashes from the heavens. And now the hammer will fall, and Maverick's dreams are crushed under the Dreissker bomb. Victory for Dreissker. Kick out by Maverick. A kick out by Maverick. And Dreissker cannot believe it. Laura Korczak, our referee, taking offense to the way Dreissker pulled her. In his disbelief, in his shock, it's evident Dreissker, he will hide it as best he can. He has one of the best poker faces, one of the biggest veterans in Europe, but I think right now alarm bells going off in Dreisker's mind. But with those two short arm Dreissker thought he was regaining control in this match. He thought he was doing damage control here, but Maverick right back up. Oh God, now, this time he gets him. Cover for Maverick for the win, a kick out by Dreissker. And now it's Maverick who stares shell-shocked at the kick out that came. Still focused, concentrated, he knows Dreisker's weakened. With all his remaining strength, Dreissker comes back up here. A second superplex will be the end for Maverick here. Undoubtedly, and Maverick knows this. Fighting back is Maverick. And now these forearms coming in from Dreissker. A blow right back from Maverick. This is potentially the final duel that we are witnessing up here on these ropes. Back and forth affair, the headbutt. Dreissker crashes down. But right back up to his feet. My God, Lato now trying to gain control in this match. They can't fight up on those ropes. Korczak tossed aside by Dreissker. Wait, the mist! The mist! Dreissker pushed the referee, Lato out of the way. She had a bad vantage point. She didn't see the mist. And now, frog splash by Maverick. And not just that, he does it! He does it!
It's a passion, bro! Muy loca! A member
Dreissker pushed Korczak out of the way, and that gave Maverick the opportunity, the moment. And when that frog splash landed, the conquest, the battle, the retribution, the vengeance, the revenge of Maverick was finally completed. But not only that, the moment that he fought and clawed for in October, and again here in Balaton, he fights, he claws, he battles. And after months and months of dreaming of the moment that he lost at Passion Pro 10, finally, at Passion Pro 11, on the shores of Balaton, Maverick completes the mission that he has been on since Passion Pro's existence. And on this night, Maverick becomes not only the king of lizards, but the king of Passion Pro Wrestling.